Hey traders, my name is John Howell, and for you guys that know of me, then awesome. But if you don't, my name is John Howell, and I've been trading the markets now for 15 years, full time for 10 years. And what I'm about to share with you in this video is something pretty awesome to help you get ahead. And this is me and Arnold Schwarzenegger and me and Tony Robbins. So that's a little bit of introduction about who I am personally, but who cares about me? It's just all about helping you. So in today's video, I'm going to give you part of this video. It's going to be a free training. And I'm going to be teaching you my #1 explosive and powerful chart reading and trading technique. This is one of the reasons why it's made me so successful. Okay, so make sure you watch this whole video through, because this is going to be, there's actually 2 parts to this training, and it's all in this video right now. And I'm going to teach you all the details to this #1 trading and chart reading technique. And it's going to teach you, it's a powerful pattern, and I call it an explosive and powerful pattern because it tells you when the market's likely to make an explosive and powerful move. So make sure you keep an eye on that. And also, I'm giving away, or the Mastering the Markets trading course that I have there. It's right now, it's available at $495. I'm actually giving it to you for free as well at the end of this video. So watch this entire video through and make sure you take a lot of notes, because you're going to absolutely love this. Okay, so let's get straight into the training right now. All right, fantastic, guys, fantastic. Let's get straight into it. Now, I want to bring up the actual gold chart itself. Let me bring up the gold chart itself. All right, and I want to share with you, this is a great example of what's happening with the gold market right now, okay? So, one thing that's really important is that it's important to understand that the market goes through different types of what we call phases. All right, and for people understanding the Gann stuff, there's a time phase and then there's a price phase. The time phase is obviously where the market's resting, and that can be very, very, very volatile. Now, the price phase is where the market's trending and the smooth action can start. Now, if you look at gold right now, and the reason I'm bringing this up because I want to share with this with gold is that a lot of people, when they trade, they try to trade in the time phase. In the time phase. So let me explain what I mean here. If I go back and bring up my chart through here, you can see what we're looking at right now on gold. Okay, now what are we looking at on gold? Let me just delete that off there. Let me delete that off there for a minute. And firstly, you can see that we have probably a strong area of resistance up through here. All right, so that's the whole area of resistance. Then what do we have? Now we also have this market, this level through here, right? This is a support level. Now, the thing that you see with this market, okay, the market goes through different phases. So what's happened through here, right? This market ran up. The market ran up here for a month and a half, right? So that was what we call the price phase, where the market actually had from there to there, basically. And let me see if I can just change that color there for a minute. Let me change that to say a blue. All right, cool. So that there was the price phase, and now what we have through here is what we call the time phase. And the time phase is where the car is the car analogy. The jet, the boat, the body is refueling. Okay, it's refueling. It's like sleep here. So one thing that's really important to understand is that whenever you're trading, ask yourself, what phase are we in when trading the markets? Are we in a price phase where the market is trending? Or are we in a time phase? If we're in a time phases can be very, very, very volatile and can whip you out. Now, as you can see through here, right, we actually have 2 different types of phases that's happening right now. We have this price phase through here, and through here we have this time phase. Now, time phase, once again, is where the market's just going sideways, or it's a pullback phase. All right, so this here would be a price phase, this here would be a time phase, and then another price phase. And then it went into another price phase, and that 2 different price phases is basically a change in direction, basically. Now, when you're trading this, it's so important not to get involved. If you're trying to trade the daily chart and you're trying to get in and get out, get in and get out, get in and get out, all that sort of stuff on the daily chart, that is, and or even if you trade on an hourly chart, doesn't matter what market you're trading. If you are trading the markets and you are seeing that the market is going through what we call time phase, that should be T for time phase, then you want to try and stay away from that. The reason why is because it's refueling. It's not likely to trend. Now, Here's the thing. Let me take everything off the screen here for a minute. Let me delete everything off the screen here. We can see here that the market ran up from there to there was 1.5 months. So now what have we done? We've now done almost 3 months. So we've done so much time now. Now price and time are supposed to be equal. So we did 1.5 months of upward movement, 39 bars to be exact. And now we did basically 3 months, 78 bars so far of sideways movement. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean in a nutshell? Well, because price and time are supposed to be equal, here's what happens. When the market does too much price in a short period of time, i.e., the market goes for a big run like this, then time needs to catch up. Time catches up. Now, in that time phase, if there's too much time, then price needs to catch up. And what does that mean? That means whenever it breaks, if it breaks to the downside and we get some volume behind that break, a big strong break, or we get a break to the upside out of this time phase, then it's likely to be a big solid move for at least a month, I would say. Now, depending on the size of the bar and the size of the breakout and so on and so forth. But because we've now had almost 3 months already of this time sideways phase, now to me, it's depending on where it breaks out. Now we could get a sharp breakdown, by the way. If we get a sharp breakdown out of this sort of sideways phase through here, then guess what? We are now likely to probably head back down towards the low through here. If we don't and we do hold through here, then guess what? We now actually have from there to there, we now have the market holding this 50% level. If it does break to the high side in a very big, strong fashion, that's a very bullish signal because we retraced less than 50%. We're now going through this time phase, and this time phase is resting. That tells us that price needs to catch up soon. And if we go through this for another month and then we break out, guess what? Price needs to catch up in the market. And when that does, you generally get an explosion in the price. Have you ever seen charts? Let me show you an example here. All right, so here's one example of a trade that I did recently, a while ago now, and I wanted to share this with you, and I want to share with you what the actual chart looks like. In fact, let me just bring up the actual blank chart here so you can see what I'm looking at here, right? So I'm going to bring up, just say 1 year worth of view, and I'm going to bring this back a little bit so you can see what I mean here, and bring this up a little bit through here. Now, one thing you can see, right? Let me show you this here. Look at this here. See how long we basically went sideways. We didn't trend at all, right? See that very long sideways phase. That whole length there, from there to there, before it started to break out. That was a whole 7 months, right? That was a whole 7 months of sideways. We had a little rally up, a little drop down, and as you can see, right, we actually spent almost a month and a half going here, and then bam, look at that big breakout bar, and that was the start to see the upward move that we've actually seen so far. All right, and now we've actually had, from basically where this move started, from there to there, we've had now, what is that? That's now 2.5 months of good, solid upward movement. Let me show you another example. All right, so here's another example of what we call price and time. When the market does too much time, price needs to catch up. So let's look at this through here, and I'll just squeeze this up a little bit more so you can actually see what I'm looking through. Look at this sideways phase, all right? So you can see we actually had, look at this sideways phase from there, and basically all through here as well too, right? So basically just sideways, 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 sideways. How long was that sideways movement for? The sideways movement was for what? It was for almost 4 months in time. 3.5 or 80 bars, basically, almost 4 months worth of time. What does that mean? That means now this market has gone sideways for a long time, and if we get a strong breakout bar, like we can see that we did through here, right? We get a strong breakout bar from that, especially if we can confirm it with volume, confirm it with some moving average trend analysis. That tells us that now we're ready to start a new phase. What is that new phase? Once again, guys, what is that new phase? This is a time phase, and because we're getting a strong breakout, we're now starting a price phase. That tells me we should get a price phase. If this went sideways for at least, what was that? A month? No, 4 months, wasn't it? Yeah, 4 months. You would expect at least a month to 2 months of upward movement. Now, I forget exactly how long that actually went up for, but how long did that actually go up there? From there to there? There you go, went up for about a month. But you can see, right, the reason why I say depending is because if we get a really big movement out of the gates of price and time, as you can see, the market did so much price, so much time that we had a big up move. Now, if we slowly go up, guess what? That's now probably going to be at least half of this time phase. If we get a bullet out of gate, you can see it can just be a quarter of that time phase. You can see how this thing went from here to like literally 4 days later, go up 72% because bam, 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 big up day, big up day, big up day. Let me show you another example. All right, so here's another example. As you can see, right, it wasn't a sideways phase, but what was it? It was basically what we go through a time phase, right? Look at this here, just sideways. Look at this here, from there to there was literally 11 months. So you went through 11 months, basically 11 months of sideways, slow pullback. Look at this here. Look at that very first breakout bar. Look at that there, right? Very first strong breakout bar. And that breakout bar was what? That breakout bar was after we had this sort of slow, sort of sideways phase. You can see it basically through there, right? Just a slow, it's just what we call price and time phase, right? If we go from there to there, you actually can see, right, that the market held the 50% level and took off. Now, what I'm trying to share with you guys is that this price and time, instead of going sideways, this slowly went down and bam, strong breakout bar. See that big strong breakout bar? That there, and confirmed with volume. In fact, if I go back to this chart here, you can see what happened now. But if I go back to this chart here, right, look at the volume there. Look at that volume. See how that volume is confirming now, this breakout? And we went all this here, and you can see with the moving average as well too. Then suddenly look what happened. This thing just absolutely just took off like a bucket of gates, right? And from there, and you can see, and that's what I said before, right? As you can see on this chart now, you can see how this market went sideways for so long that the more time a chart does, the bigger the explosion in the actual market itself. And so you can see here what I'm showing with the example here. It went from there to there. We see 35% in the actual price movement. It actually eventually went up to there in about 2 months. But as you can see, right, within a few days, this thing absolutely just took off like a rocket. Absolutely took off like a rocket. Let me show you another example. All right, so I want to finish this off with a bearish example of the price and time thing, right? So you can see here once again, see how the market just literally has just been going sideways through here. This is actually a trade that I did. You can see the market's gone sideways through there, and we really had this sideways phase through here, right? See, the market wasn't really going anywhere. Try to break up, try to break down. Really nothing much going on, is there? Really not much going on. Sideways movement. And you can see from there, from this point through here to this point through here was basically sideways. What was that? That was a 6 month sideways. Look at the strong breakout on this thing, right? This thing just absolutely just, look how strong that breakout was. Just bam, look at the strong breakout. Now, you don't know where the breakout is, and you can see the market actually took on down. This is a trade that I did. But as you can see, right, here's another example of when the market goes sideways. Now, it's not exact there, but when the market goes sideways quite some time, when there's too much time on the chart, price needs to catch up, and therefore you get an explosion in price. Now, again, you don't know where the breakout is going to be, but generally speaking, guys, as you can see, right, if the market goes sideways quite some time, like I shared with gold chart, if we get a strong breakout to the upside, then we can get ready for a really strong movement to the upside. Please watch this video 2 or 3 times if you don't get this so far. This is a very, 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 very powerful tool to help you with your trading. Alrighty, traders. So, did you enjoy that free training? Right, as you can see with that pattern, right, it's so powerful. We just could be patient, look for it, go back test. You're gonna absolutely love this, right? Have you ever heard the analogy, the calm before the storm? You know, and so, and within that, I have that incorporated into my #1 trading system that I trade. And that's the reason why it's made me so successful, because I incorporate that technique in my system, and it's so powerful. So go start to use it right now. Now, also, as I promised you at the start, is that I'm going to be giving you the Mastering the Markets for Income, the breakthrough trading course. You're going to get it. You're getting it for absolutely free today. So let me share with you exactly what's in this trading course. The first thing is the top deadly trading mistakes. You will learn the biggest trading mistakes that stops you from becoming a successful trader, so that you can start to make the progress you want in becoming an amazing trader. Also, you're going to get the 10K per month plan. You will learn the exact steps that you need to take to go from the 10K per month so that you can have a plan to get you from the point to where you're making really good money from the markets within 12 months, instead of spending a few years or probably even over a decade trying to figure it all out and spending thousands of dollars. So you're going to absolutely love that 10K per month plan there. Also, charting boundaries. You will learn this one technique that will help you when looking for good entry points, and also a warning when not to enter the market, so that you can use this tool and in a matter of minutes, you will know if you're entering at the wrong or right time, which will save you time and thousands of dollars and potentially thousands of hours of heartache and going backwards and so on and so forth, right? So also you're going to learn is my amazing, powerful, what I call my PT chart reading method. You will learn my number one chart reading technique to help you understand who's in control of the markets right now. So no matter what you're looking at, you can see who's in control, and therefore there will be no confusion when trading. This technique works so well that not only does it work right now in today's market, but it's been working since the 1950s. And in this training, I'm going to walk you back to the charts in 1950s and show you how it's working today and how it's worked, how it was working back then as well too. You're going to absolutely love that technique. Also, the powerful reversal method. You will learn a powerful reversal pattern that is powerful, and it works so well, and it works on every market and every time frame. The 60-minute, the daily, the weekly charts, so that you can have a simple pattern that is not only going to help you understand what's going on in the markets, but you also can trade the pattern as well too. And this powerful reversal method is a powerful pattern that forms at tops and bottoms in the market. You're going to absolutely love that. Also, the ultimate trading system. You will learn a really powerful trading system that you can trade on any market. This has been one of my top trading systems that I've been trading now for years, actually well over 10 years now, so that you can have a very high probability trading system without spending years trying to figure it all out. And also, I'm going to give you a second trading system. You can choose which one you want, okay, or choose which one you like. But the second trading system is all about the blast off trading system. You will learn another powerful trading system called the blast off trading system. This is awesome. This trading system is all that it can get you into the trade before the market takes off. Have you ever seen those explosive patterns, just like you learned today, right? See that explosive pattern? Well, this incorporates a lot of that in there, and I'll walk you through step by step into there, right? So as the market explodes off, this wraps it all up into that system. You're going to absolutely love it, okay? Also going to learn my number one trading indicator. You will learn my number one indicator that you can use to increase your probability with the trade you're entering, especially when you start to use it on the ultimate trading system I talked about just then, or the blast off system I talked about just then. When you incorporate that as well too, oh my goodness, success rate, probability goes through the roof, right? Also, you're going to learn the millionaire trade and money management principles. You will learn all the important trade, money, and risk management tools that you must use so that you can start getting ahead as a successful trader. Also, the mind frame of a successful trader. Understand the mindset of a successful trader is one of the most important things that you need to know to becoming an amazing trader, and that's what you will learn. Also, the final steps. This is where we bring it all together for you to make it stick, so that you can take action and make the difference in your trading, so that you can be a good trader for the long term. So let's actually recap here what you're going to get in this. This is a complete crazy a little offer here I'm giving you right now. Recap in the free trading course. You're going to learn the deadly mistakes, the 10K per month plan, charting boundaries, the PT chart reading method, the powerful reversal method, the ultimate trading system, blast off trading system, number one indicator, millionaire trader, money management principles, mind frame of success trader, and also the final steps. Okay, so I'm giving you all that for free today. So you're probably wondering, John, why is this free? What's the catch? All right, come on. All right, let me be honest with you. This is just a blatant and shameless bribe to get you to try out for free the Master Trader Lab, and I'm going to give you 14-day free trial to the Master Trader Lab. See, in the Master Trader Lab, that every week, like the trainings that you saw today, but every week I'm actually putting up trainings every week actually in the Master Trader Lab. And it helps you in every area. Just if you really enjoyed today, you're going to absolutely love those ongoing trainings every week that I put up there, okay? So every week I put up trainings in every area: foundations, chart reading, trading systems, mindset, so much more that goes into a good trader. Also, what I do is every month I go live. So if you need help with any stocks or anything you're looking at right now, or you need any questions, or you're not sure about something, how to read the charts, you want me to go over technique again, then every month I go live to help you and to answer your questions well too. Also, you get access to the mastermind as well too, where everyone is logged into that mastermind. And that's actually where every week I'm posting different things, maybe a market update. Sometimes there's a really important market update I want to get you guys to understand. Then I show you that right now, okay? Some things to look out for, maybe some quotes that I see, just all these things to really, really help you out. And sometimes I'm posting 2 or 3 times in the week in there, and sometimes it's just once a week. And so you're going to absolutely love that. Plus, also in the Master Trader Lab, you're also going to get access to an exclusive members area. And I have broken down in absolutely step-by-step, full complete trading courses, from the foundations to the chart reading to chart reading mastery. Wait till you see the chart reading mastery in the Master Trader Lab. And you're also going to get access to my millionaire closed off interview of how he made $1.8 million in one trade. He walks through the pattern, he walks through everything like that, and so much more. You're going to absolutely love not only going to love the actual free trading course that you're going to get there, but when you log into the Master Trader Lab membership, like, you think the free trading course is good, wait till you see what's in the Master Trader Lab membership. It's going to blow you away, okay? Now, as I said before, that I'm so confident that I'm going to let you do it for free for 14 days. And if at any time you're not happy to stay, just email us at help@mastertraderlab.com and you'll never be billed. Plus, you actually get to keep the trading course I'm offering you today as a way of saying thank you for trying out. So here's what's going to happen. When you sign up today, you're going to get access to the free trading course and the Master Trader Lab. If you cancel the Master Trader Lab, you won't have access to the Master Trader Lab anymore, but you still have access to the free trading course, okay? But if you do want to stay a member to the Master Trader Lab after trying out for 14 days, then it's $49 per month and you can cancel anytime. But this is a marketing test I'm running right now. So this free course and the free trial will end soon. So click on the button below or click on the button around this page to start your free trial and get access to the Master Trader Lab and all the trainings in there, and also the free trading course I'm giving away today as well too. So if all this did was to help you understand what's going on and how to read the charts, would it be worth it? Yeah, right? If all this did was to give you some powerful trading systems that work on any market, would it be worth it? Yeah. If all this did was to help you learn some strategies every month, some system strategies, techniques to help you market update, to help you stay on top of the market every month, would it be worth it? Yeah. And if all this did was to get you some help every month, who does this full time, I've been doing this full time now for 10 years, would it be worth it? Yeah. And if all this did was to help you hang out with like-minded people so you can actually hang around people that are actually doing it as well too, would it be worth it? Yeah, it would be, right? See, this, you must understand one thing. This is not about me, it's about you here, okay? My life will not change at all if you don't take this risk-free trial to the Master Trader Lab, plus the bonus mastering the markets trading course there. My life will not change one iota, but your life will. I'm still gonna have the house I want. I'm still gonna have the car I drive. Nothing's gonna change for me, okay? Nothing's gonna change for me, but your life will. And once again, this is a 100% risk-free. So here's what you're getting once again in total. Firstly, when you take this limited time only offer up, you're gonna get instant access to the Mastering the Markets trading course. You're gonna get free access to that. Then also you're gonna get instant access to the Master Trader Lab, and you can try that out for free for 14 days. Then it's only $49 per month, and you can cancel anytime. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to click on the button below right now, as this is a marketing test I'm running, and this free course plus free trial will be ending soon. Okay, now I'm going to absolutely love this free trading course. You see, guys, over the last 15 years of me trading the markets, there's one thing I really have learned is that the 80-20 rule. You probably heard the Pareto principle, right? That 20% of your efforts gets 80% of your results. Well, that's the one thing that I really have learned about trading the markets as well too. That 80% of the stuff out there, it may be good information, but it's actually not going to move the needle for you, right? It's not going to help you make progress. So what I've done in the free trading course and in the Master Trader Lab and in the ongoing trainings for the Master Trader Lab is I deliver you trainings that actually helps you make progress, right? It's part of the 20%. I don't deliver you 80%. I don't just teach you something so you can teach it and it's not going to be useful to you. I'm all about you learning strategies that are going to help you make progress. So I only deliver the trainings that's 20%, that gives you the 20% of the trainings that gives you 80% of the results. Make sense? So that's what this training is all about. 80% of the stuff out there, while it may be good training, it's actually not going to make a lick of difference to your overall end results. Okay, I spent 5 years trying to figure all this out. And I actually ended up in $250,000 in debt trying to figure all this out, and trading systems and forex trading systems and this systems and that systems and mindset and chart reading and all this sort of stuff. And then I realized, oh my goodness, out of all this stuff I've learned, only probably about 20% of the stuff actually made a difference to me. And that's what you get with this limited free trial offer right now. So this is what I want you to do right now. Click on the button below right now. As I said before, this is just a little bit of marketing test I'm running. And if you come back tomorrow, this free trial that I'm running right now, plus also the free offer to the training course, may be gone right now. So here's what I want you to do right now. Click on the button below right now. Get instant access to the trading course and the Master Trader Lab. If you're not happy with the Master Trader Lab and you want to cancel, just let me know. I'll cancel and you'll never be billed. And then you actually get, and then you get to keep the Mastering the Markets trading course. You get to keep that for free as a way of saying thank you for trying this awesome little marketing test that I'm running right now as well too. But if you are happy to stay a member after you try it out for 14 days, then it's just $49 per month and you can cancel anytime. So click on the button below right now, because if you do come back tomorrow, I can't promise this will be here. So go do that right now and I'll speak to you soon.